I thought it'd be interesting to film a video in real time, so I'm going to show you the prep work for making my wings that I make ahead of time so that they're ready with everything else when it's time to eat. I have the Italian trio of spices here: rosemary, thyme, and oregano, 1 teaspoon of each. And then I have 1 teaspoon of some spicy stuff, chili powder in this case. I throw in 1 teaspoon of turmeric just to add a little bit of color. I have some saffron that I use as a mystery ingredient to throw off my friend, and 2 tablespoons of flour. And of course I have my package of chicken wings up here to the side that I'm going to casually grab now. So this process is very easy. We simply combine all of our spices and seasonings inside of a plastic Ziploc bag before we add in our chicken and mix everything around. It's got to be one of the easiest techniques there is. So what makes this style of wings different and more exotic than a lot of the other ones, and I've showed a couple different ways of making wings, this is the ultimate slow cook method. So several hours before everyone comes down, you get your wings made up, and then we throw them in the oven at a very low temperature, 250 degrees in my case, and it takes about 4.5 hours for that to cook down. If they show up half an hour early, they'll still be ready. If they show up half an hour late, it's not going to be much of a difference. So it's really nice that way. In my case, we were having wings with waffles and vodka, WWV. So this meant that I had the wings in the oven at the same time as I was cooking up my waffles, and it made everything really easy to do. And having more than one thing to eat at the same time is always fantastic. And as you can see from this video, the prep work for making these is incredibly easy, very short. They're all looking nice and covered now, so I can transplant these onto my cooking sheet as I begin to cook them down. Now I am using one of these, I don't even know what you would call it, kind of a air drying tray, just kind of something to hold the wings off of the bottom of the pan, as you'll see right there, and that seems to do a good job. Now the traditional way of doing this is you got to flip them every hour or so to make sure they don't really stick. Usually does a little bit better if you do that. Probably not the end of the world if you forget. They just might be a little bit more stuck, but maybe spray down something beforehand as well. But mine seem to be okay, and I just flip them every hour or so, maybe a bit longer than that. Throw these in the oven, 250 degrees. We bake them for 4.5 hours, as I've said, and then we take them out and we're able to enjoy them. And I really thought they were pretty tasty. So give this one a whirl and let me know your thoughts in the comments below. Till next time, stay awesome.